I would definitely be wearing warmer clothes than what she's wearing.
Okay, so I'm gonna give you a tip when it comes to loading things either in your trailer or in your truck.
So today I am going to have to replan our trip from what we had before due to the coronavirus. Today is the day. We are signing paperwork for the sale of our house, and we are on our way down to C Street to get that taken care of. Hi, my name is Alice Ramsey, and we are out in the parking lot for Christine to do our closing paperwork. It's a black Ram truck. Thank you. All right, bye-bye.
All right, first time I've ever done a house closing one way or the other. This is the third house we've bought and now sold. Having to wear rubber gloves and a mask. They're gonna actually bring all the paperwork to us at the truck, drop it off to us, we'll review it, sign it, and then we'll call them again. They'll come back out, pick up the paperwork, and hopefully it will be done then. But wow, has the coronavirus has the coronavirus really changed things?
Holy smokes.
Right? Normally this is done in a little office somewhere and you're sitting down with all your paperwork and signing away. Nope, curbside service today. Enjoy the truck, and at least we got hot air.
Yeah. And we're texting with our real estate agent, and this is how we're going to be closing, is with her via text message. If I have any questions, she can call me if I need to. But yeah, so it's definitely once in a lifetime. I'm sure that we'll never have to do something like this again.
I would definitely be wearing warmer clothes than what she's wearing.
25.
She's wearing jeans and a hoodie.
Yeah, I
And
would
she
have
stood
been.
at the side of the car for like 20 minutes.
I would have been like
15 minutes.
a jacket down to my knees to
Yeah.
keep my hiney warm. What?
Nothing.
I would.
I'm just thinking you're asking a lot of a jacket.
That's not nice of you. I ought to punch you right in the nose.
Hey. Be nice.
Hey, can't prove who did it. No fingerprints.
Video.
Video, I'll delete it.
You don't know how.
I can delete it.
Yeah.
Yeah. You want me to do it now? Or you want to be nice?
Okay, so I'm gonna give you a tip when it comes to loading things either in your trailer or in your truck. Today, it's gonna be about the truck. So what I've done is I've taken something from my past, which we used to run tape drills, and we measured out the floor of my pickup truck, the width, including distance from tailgate to fender wells and truck cap to fender wells, length of fender wells, and we've replicated it right here on our floor in our garage with blue tape. So we know as we start to organize our tote boxes inside the bed of the pickup truck exactly how much space we have and which totes can go where. This will make it easier for us to figure out our organization and how we want things laid out before we start just putting them into the truck and have to take things in and out. So what you'll see over here is the blue line on the back wall. This blue line indicates the distance from the tailgate to the truck cap. So no item can be larger than this and easily go inside the truck. Now we can still stack a little bit higher than this, but I don't want any one item larger than this. So using this, we can organize the back of our truck without actually have to be in the back of our truck. So now that we've figured out the layout and we've got an idea of most important and least important items, we're going to organize that way, right? We know our generators, our ladder, things like that are some of the most important things that we're going to need access to regularly. So they'll go back here by where the tailgate is at. And our least important things, or things that we're going to need least often, will go up toward the truck cap, such as we've already decided our clothes, you know, our extra clothes, summer clothes, winter clothes, things like that, that we're not going to need while we're traveling. They're going to be located in totes up against the cap of the truck. When we get done figuring out how we're going to organize these things exactly, we're going to take our cell phone and we'll take a picture from a couple of different vantage points. That way we have it as a reference when we're actually loading the back of the pickup truck. It's a great tip, and it's a great way to organize things a little bit easier than actually having to be in the back of the truck trying to figure it out.
So today I am going to have to replan our trip from what we had before due to the coronavirus. We were going to take 2 weeks to go through Canada, and now we have to cut that down to 4 or 5 days to try to get through all the way to Montana. And so this, I have to redo it all, and it's going to be a lot longer of days. We were hoping only to do maybe 4 to 6 hours with a lot of stops. Now we're going to be looking at more like an 8-hour trip with a lot less stops. Not super excited, but we do what we need to do to get through Canada on our trip. So we're going to definitely be starting here in Anchorage, and we're going to go to Tok for our first night. So that's a nice thing, is that we're still in Alaska, so we won't have to worry about getting through, that doesn't really, it counts as a travel day, but it's not a Canada travel day. And so we'll stop over in Tok. That's about 6 hours from here. When we leave Tok, our next destination is going to be Whitehorse. That is going to be 386 miles. So it's saying that it's going to take us about 7 hours. And then the second day we'll get up and we will go from Whitehorse to Muncho Lake. That's a beautiful area. That is going to be a long day. That is 442 miles. And there's also a lot less towns and gas stations on this one. So whenever you come across something, you're going to stop. Teslin is in that area, and so is Watson Lake. We have been just a little bit past Watson Lake, so we know that there's definitely a gas station there. And in Teslin, there's a place that we may be able to get fresh water if we're going to need it, and possibly dump any tanks if we need to. 2 days in, we probably won't. We'll probably be good to get all the way through without it, but it's there if we should need it. So that's going to be a really long day. Our next day is from Muncho Lake to Dawson Creek. That's 430 miles, approximately another 8-hour day. And we're starting to get into more of the populated towns. There's several more that we'll be able to stop and be able to get fuel at. I have emailed a few of the gas stations just to see if they are still open. The ones that I am finding are just kind of like standalone gas pumps, so they're always open. So hopefully that won't be too much of a problem. So our next stop after we get into Dawson Creek, the next day we are going to get to go through Grand Prairie and down to Red Deer and to Calgary. That's 524 miles. We may cut that a little bit shorter if we need to. That's an 8.5, 9-hour day, depending on how many times we get to stop or need to stop. And so we will see if we make it that far, because then the last day is going to be into Columbia Falls, and that one is only a 291 mile day, so that's only 5 hours. So if we need to shortcut it short a little bit before Calgary, then that kind of we can still be on the same timeline in order to get through Canada and not run into any other problems.
Time won't stop, so gonna get on the ride, twisting and turning through life. No matter how rough it gets, I'll get by. Home moves with me where I roam. It's in every dream I make my own. I'm never alone. I know that every day will always bring me something new.